What I really want to say is, it's a load of oh my god.
Make sure I charge my Garmin, make sure I've charged my lights. Make sure we get those bars in 10 miles and I'll be more than starving. Nothing compares to the thrill, underprepared for the hills. I used to get wheels on air, now I put air in my wheels. Change that tune, train and cruise, chains been lewd, pace and move. Strava stats give man a heart attack, but then my pace improves. Bars and cadence are strong, now my legs up, my cadence are long. It's about time we do this, it's the cycling Tattooist.
What is up guys, if you're new here then welcome to the channel, and if you're a regular then welcome back. So today I am on a bit of a spontaneous journey. I've got an errand to run which involves me driving all the way to the north of Portugal. So I figured I'd bring you guys along for the journey, and of course I've brought the bike with me too. Let's see what I get into. Okay, so 3.5 hours later and I'm now in a town called Braga, which is right up north, and I've made a little bit of a detour because it's lunchtime and I'm here for something pretty special. Locals of this area will know exactly where I am. I am at the famous restaurant Taberna Belga. After such a long drive, I figured it was only right that I stop and get myself some lunch. And there's only one thing on this menu that I'm interested in, and that's the Francesinha. Can't wait for this. Oh my god, I just want to take a moment to thank everyone that recommended this place. Yes. That definitely lived up to the hype. That was delicious. Anyways, I didn't drive 3.5 hours just to come eat a Francesinha. As I said, I've got an errand to run, so I've got another 40-minute drive, and then I will be in Viana de Castelo, and then I'm gonna get out on the bike. Tina. Later, and I am finally out on the bike, and I am so glad to be after, well, that errand that I had to run. Yeah, what a shambles. I'll spare you the full details, but let's just say that the immigration agency over here is, well, the polite way of putting it is, it's far from efficient. What I really want to say is, it's a load of oh my god, I've been mucked around so much, it's unreal. But I hear it from everyone that is in the same situation, that this is just how it is. I'm not unlucky, it's just a flawed system. One of the biggest flaws of all being that these agencies that deal with immigration, well, they're dotted about all over the country. And what office do I get to deal with my case? Bearing in mind, I am based down in Mafra, which is just outside Lisbon. They make me go all the way to Viana de Castelo. Cheers, guys. I mean, I won't complain too much though. It's quite beautiful, and it gives me a nice little excuse to go check out more of my new home country. So yeah, I'm not going to complain too much. If there's any of you guys out there that are thinking of immigrating yourself, then certainly don't let my complaining put you off. It is totally worth it. It's just sometimes you do feel a little bit like they're making you jump through a never-ending amount of hoops, but just keep jumping, I say. It'll all be worth it in the end. Sorry, what? Was not expecting that. Apparently the next climb is 15 kilometers long. Probably should have looked at the route before I'd done it. Good one. Nice one, yeah? So we are 30 kilometers into this ride now, and the route is really starting to get good now. I mean, look at that. We are heading into the mountains now, away from the towns and the traffic, and we're on these beautiful back roads in the hills. The route in total is just over 80k with about 1,200 meters of elevation, if I remember correctly. Earlier when I was driving up here, I didn't have a route planned at all, and then I suddenly realized that I've got some friends up this neck of the woods now after my little Porto jaunt. So yeah, big shout out to Tata for linking me with this route that she'd done before. She said it was a corker, and she wasn't lying. Right, we're getting up there now. Look at that. Woo! This is why we do it. We've just hit 500 meters above sea level. Not too much further to go though, and then we'll be at the top. And then of course comes the bit that we all really come for, and that is of course the descent. That's the bit I love anyway. Makes all the suffering worth it. As far as climbs go though, this is a rather enjoyable one. As I've already mentioned, epic views, and also the gradient is very gradual. It doesn't have any steep pitches or anything in it. So yeah, just about as perfect as a climb can be. I don't, however, recommend that you eat a massive Francesinha before you do a climb like this. Without getting too vulgar, I can definitely feel it bubbling away in there. I've spoke about that dish a couple of times on episodes in the past, but for those of you that don't know, that is called the Francesinha, and it is a glorious thing. It is a very hearty meat sandwich which is absolutely drenched in this beautiful Francesinha sauce. Oh, and for good measure, it's also got an egg on top and a load of cheese. You can certainly feel it when you've eaten one, let's put it that way. I think probably at least 40% of my energy right now is just purely going on digesting it. What a route. Absolutely glorious. Right, that's it, we're at the top. You know what they say, what goes up must come down. Let's have it. bloody hell. Oh, these cobbles are brutal. Well, that descent was a lot of fun. Slightly spoiled at the end there by the cobble sector. I thought my bike was going to fall apart for a second. They were some pretty rough cobbles, I won't lie. I've just hit the 50-kilometer mark. I've got about 30 to go, but the light is running out fast. So I'm going to put my foot on the gas, as they say, and try and get back before the sun sets. Okay, so that is the end of the ride and the end of a big day out. Well, actually, it's not the end of the day because I've got a 3.5 hour drive home now. Yay! But anyways, a fantastic day out. I got to eat one of my favourite things to eat ever, and then I got out on the bike and I had a great ride. I'm so glad that I brought my bike with me because this morning when I left, I wasn't going to, and then I thought, no, do you know what? I can't drive all that way and not make the most of it. So yeah, really glad that I got out on the bike and I got to experience more of this area. It really is an incredible place to ride your bike, and it is definitely not going to be the last time that I come up here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.